Hello, I'm Refashionista Sheri, and it is a brand new year, but around these parts, we do not do New Year, New You, we do New Year, Same You. So this month is going to be full of tutorials all about upsizing and mending, and look, I got a big pile here, and we're going to try to make it through most of this. I doubt we will get through it all, but we're going to try, and we're going to start off with these jeans. So let me grab the camera and I can show you what's wrong with these, and then we're going to fix them. Alrighty, so a few weeks ago, I put my favorite jeans on and this happened. The zipper came off the track here on one side, and in all honesty, this has never ever happened to me before, so I have never had to do a mend like this before, but I think I figured out a quick and easy method, so let's just go ahead and fix it. For this, hopefully, a quick and easy project, all you need are your scissors and your hand sewing gear, and there is my little needle holder stuffy here, and I actually think I might have already pre-threaded the actual thread I need, which is great. And I want to know, as always, does anyone else do this? If you don't use all of your thread and there is definitely enough to tie a knot in the end, do you just kind of pop it into your little pin cushion so you can use it again? I mean, that's pretty no waste, I think. But you know what else? If you are not sure about how to get started hand stitching or refashioning, or you just want to brush up on your skills or get some new ideas, why don't you get my absolutely fabulous Refashioning 101 book? I was going to say ebook, but this is an actual proper book. I just marked the area here because this whole first section is all about thrifting and no-sew DIYs and all of my tips and tricks for that. But it is this section that we're going to talk about right now, getting started hand stitching, because it has, of course, everything you need. The stitches, what your sewing kit contents should be, even more stitches, how to sew on a button, like it's all here. I pretty much put in here every single thing that I think a beginner would need, because it's all the things that I needed when I first got started. And then of course we move on to loads of rockin' Refashionista tutorials for just about everything in your wardrobe. So link will be down below. Go grab it. It is awesome. Okay, so I have my thread on my needle and knotted, but we don't need that right now. So I'm just going to set it aside. What I do need are my scissors because, and again, I really hope this is going to work. We shall see. This is another one of those tutorials where I'm kind of learning right along with you because, as I said, I've never done this before. It's never happened before, so I've never had to figure it out. But because the zipper just jumped the one side of the track, not both sides, I'm pretty sure that I can get it back on, but it's going to take a little bit of snipping and a little bit of stitching. So I want to put this, as the zipper I'm talking about, as low down as I possibly can. And I think about there is going to do it. Now I'm just going to push it up. Okay, so let's do about there, right? Where was it? Well, I don't know. I didn't mark it, but whatever. We're going to guesstimate here. And now I'm going to just cut, if I can. Whoops. I'm just going to cut the actual zip here right in between these teeth to open it. There we go. To open it up. Okay, so you see how it's opened here? Can we get close enough? You see, I split it right there. Now I'm going to bring my zipper back down, and look at that. I didn't even have to mark it. I just did it in the right spot. I mean, I could have gone even lower, but you go lower than I did, okay? Anyway, so now hopefully I can just slip my zip on. This is a bit of a struggle, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look, I did it. It worked. Okay, now clearly this is split here, right? This is totally split here. So I am going to have to grab my needle and thread, and I'm just going to stitch all around this area here to create a new zipper stopper. And I think, yeah, the best way to do that is maybe to start from the inside here. I mean, I absolutely do not want to put my zipper back down because I don't want to risk it coming off again. But I think I'm going to have to stitch this part closed because we don't want any windiness down there. And then I'm going to stitch that little extra zipper stopper there. So I'm going to grab my needle and thread. Whew, this is a process, but you know what? We've only been doing this for less than 3 minutes, actually, in real time. In edited time, it's probably a lot less than that, but okay. Oh, these jeans are pretty well made, except the zipper, I guess. There, can you see there where I cut it? Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna go right above there and pop my needle in and out. Okay, the thread is hard to see because it's quite matching this denim here, but now I got to anchor that stitch, and to do that, here's another freebie for you in the freebie, a freebie in the freebie. Just put your thread through itself in the loop and pull it, and you have anchored your stitch. I go into great detail in all of this in my Refashioning 101 book. So if you're not sure, get the book. Yeah, so now I'm just going to keep going through to the other side once again and looping that around. And when we come back, it'll all be done. All right, so everything is stitched, and it is quite picky, especially if your jeans have this exterior flap and one on the inside too, because it's a little bit hard to pin it back and hold it enough that you can really get in there. So the bottom of my zip, I just kind of folded over, and you can see it there. And I just tucked the other piece behind and stitched it all. And you can see there, maybe, there is my new zipper stopper. This is here, and it's also here because, as I said, it's pretty hard to stitch consistently when everything is trying to fold back, and this is really sturdy denim. As I was editing this lovely video, I realized that you really couldn't see my thread loop zipper stopper because the thread matched the denim just really, really well. So I did it again, and this time I used my Refashionista pink, but you can see here where the darker thread was originally, and then I just moved that down just in case this busts through. So now you can see much better, I hope, how that is done, and do it yourself very, very easily. I think I want to do one final, look at that, and look, zipper stopper working. One final security measure here, and I'm just going to grab some needle nose pliers and give it a pinch there, because I think that might help to stop this from happening again. I truly don't know, but I mean, it can't hurt, right? It's not hurting anything to give it a good old pinch down on the front and then on the back as well. And hopefully this is gonna stop it from jumping the tracks again. But if not, I actually now have a solution, which is great. So the next time this happens to you, revisit this video and fix it yourself. You don't got to replace the zipper, especially if it's a high-waisted jean. You got a lot of zipper you can use here. But yeah, let me know what other mending hacks you would like me to come up with or share, or if you have something in your closet that's just not working for you, let me know. So here we are with a very functional jeans zipper. Absolutely fantastic. And It was my first time ever doing that, and it took all of maybe 5 minutes. So as I always say, if I can do it, if I can figure it out, you can do it. You have the step-by-step now. It's so simple. And hopefully we're going to be able to get through this pile of stuff within the next few weeks. We'll see. If not, well, you know, I have loads of tutorials coming right at ya. And here's a little bonus for you. This is something that I can't remember where I saw it, but I think it is a fantastic idea. You just take a jar. This one I think just had sauce in it, washed it out, and look, I put this adorable little cozy, crocheted cozy on it. Again, this was for something totally different, but now it's for this. And what I'm going to do is every single week, I'm going to write down at least 2 things I am proud of that I accomplished during that week, put them in here, and then at the end of the year, I'm going to open it up and read all of the wonderful accomplishments that I believe I have done and should be proud of. And you know what? If I'm feeling down, I'm going to actually open it throughout the year and look at my accomplishments, because sometimes you need to pick me up and sometimes you're the only person who can give it to you. So until next time, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag. All right, and remember to pick up my absolutely fabulous, oh, where is it? Where did it go? Refashioning 101. Link is down below.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.